terrible. Oh, that's better. That's a bit better anyway. Right, okay. Bit of audio. But just a bit. A smidge. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, so. Ein Hektischer Tag. Which I'm assuming means a hectic day. Right, what are we doing? We are moving the system tray out of the way. Right. Dusseldorf Benrath. Right, so this is not China Clay Part 1. This is Ein Hektischer Tag by Max. It's on Cologne Dusseldorf. And it's the BR420 Orange. Don't forget, folks, if you have got the BR420, you get the Orange and all the Marketplace stuff for free now. Which is rather splendid. I'm just trying to work out why the stupid thing isn't recording. Stupid thing isn't recording. GG. Excellent. Okay. That's a crying shame. Ugh. Twitch. OBS. Why have you forsaken me, OBS? Trying to remember how I turned PZB on this. Arnold Streamer, yay, it's holiday time, which means all 4 streams. Nice. Thank you for the donate, the tip there, Arnold. Some PZB goodness. Feel like a bit of wipery madness is due there as well. What DTG terrain use? I don't know what the DTG. Oh, terrain tools. It's all done inside the in the game. They use an SRTM source. I don't know which one, and then import the terrain and then just mess about with the terrain in the game. Cameron's Gaming. That is my understanding. Is that it's all been basically bundled together now. Moggy, you mean the load order stuff for Truck Sim? Yeah, I think I've got it all sorted now. I think my Euro Truck Sim is kind of sorted. I'm really annoyed as to why I can't record. Why can't you record? The start recording button is just doing nothing. Ugh, never mind. Let's get on. I do like this EMU, in case you haven't noticed. Okay, off we go. 40 km/h speed restriction because of restricted monitoring. Next station is Dusseldorf. Gareth. I can end out a restriction now because that's a green 4 signal. No, I haven't looked at your TPTS yet. I will do, BMJ. That's Dusseldorf. Green signal. I love the green signals. Sounds like an old tube train. Yeah, I think it's similar technology. Going too fast for this little train. I think this is what, 120? Yeah, 120 is this thing's maximum speed. And there is a new Pro Mods 2.11 which supports the new 1.25 of Euro Truck Sim. So I've just upgraded all of my Pro Mod stuff now. Simon, I've got. What do you mean? I don't know what you're referring to. Right, let's pull in to stop. Only a few seconds late. I'm not going to get too shouted at. Any Nebworths planned tonight? Well, they're never planned. They're a bonus extra. Pour the tea, or the water into the tea thing. Jasmine tea tonight. Jasmine tea tonight. China jasmine. Simon, what did that tell me? It basically, what I've given you is another version of the game that I've built. And what I was doing was making sure that my version of the game was still broke. Because if I'd built a version that somehow worked, then I couldn't fix it. But now I know that this... It seems like a really odd thing to be happy that it doesn't work, but that's how it is. I was delighted that it didn't work, because it meant that I could fix it. I think I should get an afro. No, that's QWERTY's thing. I should get green or blue hair. That's what I need. I need green or blue hair. That seems to be the thing. Hey, Jim Rock Plays. Right. Thanks for the follow, Nerd1404. Squirrel claims he has an afro under his cap. Hey there, Jakey Trains. It's going to be really hot tomorrow, is it? Well, I'm not complaining about that. Right. There we go. Gem Rock Plays, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Right, 120, remember? 120. We have transcoding, folks, so if you're finding the stream is buffering for you, make use of the transcoding facilities while they're here. Batman7893, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Right, coming in reasonably well. Hey Katie, welcome. No loco sounds, but the sounds on this train are awesome. Mix map, I think, is where the terrain texturing goes. I might be wrong, but I think it's where the terrain texturing goes. All right. What are we going for now? .7 kilometers to Langenfeld. All you can hear is Squirrel's afro. Everyone's a bit bitter about the afro, I think. Do I know Python? No, I've written some Python. I wouldn't call myself an expert at it by any means, but I've written some stuff to make virtual model railway controllers and things on the Raspberry Pi. Not quite sure how I feel about Python. It's one of those sort of... It's either really clever or I just really hate it. Okay, coming into Langenfeld. Oh yeah, it's just a bit high, isn't it? Let me have a look at that camera. How's that? You installed the 180 and magically got the TS2014 menu? That's just bizarre. Right, we've got an expect stop coming up next. I'm a comedian. Baked Bean Kid, well, why not? Well, thank you very much for the tip, mate. Thank you very, very much indeed. Can I get some GGs for the Baked Bean Kid? Now, we just had an expect stop. It is indeed a red. What's occurring then, folks? What's occurring? No 500 Hz magnet on this route by the looks of it. Nimmy boy, have you got a non-standard resolution like someone else at your Hahnemann had like 3440 by 1440 screenshots or something like that? Try taking 1920 by 1080 screenshots or resizing them and see whether or not that helps. That certainly seems to be what's helped a Hahnemann. Can anybody put reskins on Steam Marketplace if they're good quality? I wouldn't say it's anybody. No, it's not the same as regular workshop. It's you'd need to contact the partner team and see what they say. But contact them. Of course, dynamic won't slow you quickly. No, it won't. Dynamic is only braking the locos. If it slowed you quickly, the train would fall off. That's why you should have an air application followed by dynamics to trim, and you should always be using the dynamics to trim, nothing more. Right, come on. Thank you. Hot Rod 441, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. What was that all about? What was that all about? That was a green light. What are you getting all fussy about? That was a green light. Thank you. I was in restricted monitoring. Oh, I should have released from restricted monitoring. And now I can release restricted monitoring because I know the last signal was a green, so it's fine. My mistake. Well, it's always my mistake somewhere, isn't it? Didn't spot that I was in restricted monitoring. Well, I had spotted. That's what makes it even more annoying. I had actually spotted I was in restricted monitoring and then just actually forgot. Which is as good a reason as any to put the brakes on, because clearly I'm not paying enough attention. Yeah, I was in restricted monitoring BMJ Epic, so I was limited to 40 km/h or 45, and I just went zooming past that. Nimby boy, I don't have any whispers from you. Green green. Jim Rock plays, this is not professional. If you've come for professional driving, you've come for the wrong reasons. Professional driving didn't create the failure video. Was it a good day? Ah, they're all sort of good days, they're all just busy days. It was both a good day and a busy day. They're pretty much all going to be busy from now on. I can't imagine it getting quiet. Horn. We need to update the failure video or release about 4 failure videos, to be honest. Arnold A. Schwimmer, you're not fired. Instead, I sentence you to 48 hours in the concrete pit cleaning old oil from carriage flanges. Oh, nice. So has DTG announced the TSW before it's finished? Well, you couldn't have a beta if it was finished. So, no, it isn't. I'm not doing the development, remember. There's another team of people doing the development. Oh, jasmine tea. Lovely. That'll do the trick. Yeah, last time in the stream we Bedworth, Bedford, not Bedworth. Auckham Modern Steam Railways sounds good. Class 43. What's a good object set for BR vans and wagons? Have you got the Mesh Tools ones or Western Lines of Scotland? That's got a good set of BR vans and wagons. Mesh Tools have got some really nice wagons though. Yes, Scott, we are indeed counting down to 10,000 now. Working our way up to 9,200 at the moment. It's exciting times. It's exciting times. Right. Right, coming into Leverkusen. Hey, KJE Anderson, welcome, welcome. What we got? We're going all the way to Cologne. Monty, have you got? Are you using the Flash player or are you using the new HTML5 player? Try switching to the other one, essentially. Can you hear the horn? Well, that is an oddball train right there. Leverkusen Mitte. KG Anderson, we're driving the BR420 in SBahn Orange. If you go down to your settings, Monty, there's like a settings thing at the bottom of the Twitch screen. You should be able to see in there which one you're using. No, my Pro mod's downloaded in about, I think it was about 5 minutes for the entire lot to download. I've started giving the upload, my new upload bandwidth, a bit of an exercise over the weekend as well, and yeah, that's quite fast. Right then, next station, Bearwork. A German version of the District Line. Oh, I guess it might be. Hey there, Chris. Welcome. In case you haven't, I mentioned this right at the beginning of the stream, but I have now applied for Twitch partnership again. So we will, we'll see how that goes. Your support's obviously much appreciated. They used the viewing numbers to figure it out, and last week every stream averaged 120 or 100 or more, and 2 or 3 of them were actually 110 or more. So it's excellent, and it means that we can apply again. So I thought we will apply. It'd be nice if we can keep the numbers up, but it is what it is, and we'll see how we get on. And just to sort of explain the significance of that, the last time I asked Twitch why. Or what was the reason for not being able to get partnership previously? They said get your numbers above sort of 100 to 125 average every stream, and then apply again. So we're pretty much there. So that's why I'm applying again. If the video is starting for you, I've got transcoding now on the stream, just for today, obviously. Turn down your settings. Because I've got transcoding, I've turned the bitrate right up, so that those who have it can enjoy a slightly better stream. But if you're suffering from buffering, then just turn down the settings. Who said average? That was Twitch, Simon. Oh, we're managing to gain time. Nimmy boy, look at the resolution of your screenshots and see if they're 16:9 or something like that. If you're using a monitor with an odd resolution, like one of those big super wide ones, you might have a problem potentially. A. Hahnemann's found that his very large wide screenshots weren't working. He changed them to 1920 by 1080 and they now work fine. Have I been stung by a wasp? No. I have in my lifetime, yes, but not right now. I'd probably be leaping around the room if I'd been stung by a wasp. If you guys remember the last time there was a wasp in here, I stopped streaming and left. Right, Cologne Stamheim, 2.2 kilometers. Hey Dissolution, welcome. We're also racing towards the 10,000 subscriber on YouTube at this point. We're at about just over 9,100 now. This is epic. I've got a series of videos planned for once we break that milestone. Alright, coming into Cologne Stamheim. What would I do if a spider the size of my fist came out of the PC tower? Are you asking because you can see one that I haven't seen one? I would leave the room in a very, very rapid hurry. I'm actually getting up to about 30 seconds ahead of schedule now. That was rather nice. At least the spider will eat the wasp, yeah. Spider the size of my fist, probably trying to eat me. Oh. Double decker's heading the other way. Gup77, I'm not looking at doing another train spotting scenario today, but I will be doing more of them, yes. Absolutely. I've got a number of them that people have recommended or suggested. So I shall certainly try and get at least a couple of train spotting scenarios in the roster this week. Morgan, I've still got a note about your scenario. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I will. What would I do if a pacer came into my room? Get out of its way. Tron, how much does it cost in total? I don't know what the cost in total is, but most people don't buy it all, so it doesn't really matter what the cost in total is so much. Alright, reduced speed. We're already under 85. If all the local trains were pacers, well, that'd be interesting. Yeah, it was a shame to hear about what happened on the Romney Hyndham Church, but as long as no one was hurt seriously, that's what really matters. Equipment, machinery can be repaired or replaced. People can't, so as long as no one was seriously hurt, then it's they got off lightly. I'd expect speed reduction 60. But, what happened on the Romney Hyndham Church? I don't know the exact circumstances, but I gather a tractor pulled out in front of us, one of the trains. Rather badly damaged the train. The driver jumped clear just in time and then went back to help people that were on the carriages. Hey, 54072, welcome my friend, welcome. Cologne Mulheim. Looks like a little bit of driving is largely over. We've now got start, stop, start, stop, start, stop till we get to the final station, Cologne. We're on a gaming. This is a BR420 in SBahn orange on the Cologne Dusseldorf, as you know, as it says there. Lost a little bit of time, but God, that wasn't a half bad stop for me. I normally stop, you know, the other end of the platform. Oh, it's a bit cold, but never mind. Let's grab another screenshot, shall we? Catching up with the IC1. Yeah, the IC1 is mine. I have you now, IC1. Right. We're not in restricted monitoring, so we can give it boot. Cologne Dusseldorf in about half a mile. That moment when you've got the brakes on and it doesn't seem to be slowing down very fast, and you realise a little bit late, you think, why am I not stopping? Oh no, slam brakes on. Did I put vodka in my tea? No. No, I've just put jasmine green tea in my tea. I don't know what I've done wrong. It reckons I should be here in about 4 minutes. Ah, speed demon. Take the wipers off while we're stopped. Partial Nebworth? How do you mean partial Nebworth? Well in the platform. Dum-de-dum. Yeah, I like Roller Coaster Tycoon. 3 is my favourite one, the newer one. Oh, you were predicting it as I came in. I see. How's things on the Omar? They're good? They're good? I got the load order link. Yes, thank you, Dave. I've got most of it in and working. I just need to. I've got both of the trailer mod packs installed rather than the repair or the replace. So I need to fix that. Megatide guy, gonna make a down Easter route for Train Sim. To be honest, if nothing's been announced, I can't talk about it. Apologies. Took off like a rocket at the last station, yeah, really. Well, a lot of the timings I've pretty much needed to give it the boot to get it going to make a reasonable stab at getting on time. But this time I was here 4 minutes early. Can the TSL music come in later TS games? Oh no, I doubt it. That's why I make it in a format you can easily install yourself. Yeah, the Team GB are doing really well at the Olympics, aren't they? It's really impressive. Will it be possible to change the background music in TS World? I've no idea at the moment. Come on! Oh, time to go. Cologne Dusseldorf, which is the final station. 80 kilometres now, going up to 128. We've got no cab signalling restrictions in place, which is good. I found something out really, or not so much found something out, but I had a sneaky suspicion something ought to work, and I tried it over the weekend, and I was right. With something that you could do with scenario scripting, in that, in a way, you can have menu options in your scenario, which is very cool. So I'm going to do a tutorial on that this week, show you how to do it. I'm also starting to work on a script for passenger mode, so that you can write your own or do your own passenger mode scenarios. Menu option, how do I mean? As in, let's say for example you wanted to have let me just see what I've got coming up here. Don't know yet. 60 limit as we come up here. Evening, Welsh Rail. Right, as we come round here. .40 limit through here. I've really got to get notches set up for this, because if you don't hit exactly 0 on the controller, it doesn't actually work. Yeah, so the menu stuff, essentially it's, you know that you can have the pop-ups in the top corner over here of the screen. You can make it to where when you click on them you get an event raised, and you can use that in combination and concert to actually create a menu essentially of sorts. But it'll make more sense when I show it to you. Right, this is Cologne Dusseldorf. But yeah, I will. I'll do a tutorial on that this week, so I can show you how to do it. And some of the ideas you can use it for. So one of the things I thought was you can have it to where in your scenario, if you wanted to, you could have it to where the alerter and AWS get automatically handled. Because you can set up, if you can have a menu in the top corner, and if you click it, it would set something up in the script so that it's constantly watching for the alerter, so that when you click it, it will do that for you. You could make it to where in a Steam scenario, you click this thing to choose set an option on or off, and it will actually do the cutoff for you, potentially. Or you can even write your own firing algorithm in the Lua script. That's it, we're done. That was Ein Hektischer Tag by Max. Roads, yes, and railroad crossings. Railroad crossings I did cover, but I'll do them in a dedicated roads tutorial, definitely. Can you make it so player routing can change? No. No, you can't do that. Because it's got to figure that out right at the very beginning of the scenario. Okie dokie, folks. Right, now. What's next? What's next is... Oh, yeah, someone asked for the Class 170 last week, so...